Imagine this. The cost of living yesterday was just pennies, and today, it's skyrocketing. And who's to blame? The government, at least. That's what my grandma always vented about for hours on end. But here's the twist. While others would dwell on the elements beyond their control, fixating on inflation as a cruel, elusive concept they claim doesn't exist, the proactive individuals choose a different path. They shift their focus, pouring energy into what they can actually influence. A business owner might ask themselves, how do I take my product to the next level? Comprehending the enormity of responsibility this question bears, signaling a readiness to embrace determination and hard work. Hence, our initial takeaway is this: be proactive. Dwelling on circumstances outside your control is a default tactic, but honing in on what you can change is the mark of true effectiveness. Take a moment and picture yourself at a funeral, your own. Confronting your casket, what words would you long to hear about your life? This formidable question has the power to jolt you into alignment with your ultimate aspirations. Do you hope to be eulogized as a loving partner or a societal contributor? Reflect on your daily actions. Do they resonate with these ambitions? Frequently, such introspection mandates a drastic lifestyle recalibration. Therefore, our second revelation emerges: begin with the end in mind. In addressing the values most dear to us, well-being and relationships often rise to the top, far surpassing mundane tasks or entertainment. Nonetheless, the stark reality is that many allocate their time disproportionately, favoring the trivial over the fundamental, an incongruity that disrupts the harmony of our purported values and actual time investment. The third secret revealed is thus to put first things first, ensuring the essence of our lives aligns with our core priorities. Now, envision a scenario where two writers, you and I, both produce intriguing literature and have substantial reader bases. Through mutual appreciation and promotion of each other's work, we experience symbiotic success. This scenario underscores the flawed nature of viewing life as zero-sum, where one's gain must be another's loss. The fourth insight comes to light: think win-win, veering away from combative mindsets towards collaborative triumphs. I implore you, as part of our dynamic community, consider subscribing to this channel, not out of sympathy for the time vested in content creation but because of the intrinsic value these insights hold for you. How can investing your time here serve you best? It's time for the fifth revelation. Seek first to understand, then to be understood, a principle I apply in every interaction, ensuring mutual respect and enlightenment. Picture two individuals faced with a tree bearing unreachable fruit. Only through cooperation can they attain the luscious bounty above. Not every synergy can be attained with everyone, but one should persist in the pursuit of collective success, achieving triumphs beyond individual capacities. That brings us to the sixth point of wisdom: synergize, the notion that our collaborative efforts yield greater results than solitary ventures. Contemplate a man relentlessly toiling to fell a tree, an endeavor rendered inefficient due to his dull saw. It's easy to chuckle at his folly, yet, isn't this what we often emulate? Neglecting self-care, intellectual growth, and relationship building, we foolishly bypass the sharpening essential for peak efficiency. Which leads us to the profound seventh and final lesson: sharpen the saw. Reinforce your foundation, invest in yourself, and evade the temptation for superficial shortcuts. Having navigated through the 7 potent habits of utmost efficacy, courtesy of Stephen Covey's wisdom, we stand at a junction laden with insight. Hopefully, these lessons resonate with longevity, steering your decision-making towards a future rich with accomplishment and impact. Reflect on your goals, and ask yourself, what's the first action you'll take to amplify your effectiveness? Remember, subscribing, liking, and ringing that notification bell aren't mere gestures, they're steps towards enriching your life with knowledge and strategy. Such actions place you on a trajectory towards the success and satisfaction we all seek. As we wrap up, if you found value in today's exploration, I'm grateful for your considered patronage. Any contribution, reflective of the enrichment received here, is deeply appreciated. Your generosity fuels this journey of shared discovery and empowers continuous delivery of content poised to elevate your daily experience. Explore the description for details. Remember, the actions you implement from today's insights are the true measure of this content's worth. So, gear up, dive into the path of proactive living, and seize the command of your destiny. Here's to the wisdom we've unearthed today. May it guide you to your highest potential. Imagine a hidden rule, a secret of the universe so profound, yet so straightforward, it can skyrocket your productivity and transform your personal and professional life. Interested? You should be. Today we dive deep into the 80-20 principle, a concept that could be a game changer, and pair it with Parkinson's law to redefine efficiency as you know it. Let me paint you a picture. 20% of your choices are steering the ship of your life. It sounds radical, but brace yourself as we unravel how this principle asserts that a mere fraction of your efforts are contributing to the vast majority of your achievements. Take a moment and consider the possibility that 80% of what you accomplish comes from just 20% of your actions. Intrigued? Well, keep watching, and by the end of this video, you'll be equipped with insights that could scramble your whole approach to work, health, and maybe even happiness. Let's delve into some real-world examples that will shock you into reassessment. Ever notice how only 20% of your carpet bears the brunt of your foot traffic? Or ponder the fact that 80% of a business's profits often originate from only 20% of its customers. Even more staggering, 20% of customers are the source of 80% of complaints. And it's likely that 20% of your colleagues are completing 80% of the workload. Astounding, isn't it? But it's the simplicity in this asymmetry that holds the key to unlocking a more effective way of living. We can't stop there. Let's explore how this applies to personal usage. You probably reach for the same 20% of your wardrobe over and over again. You likely use 20% of your kitchen gadgets to whip up 80% of your meals. And, astonishingly, 20% of beer enthusiasts are downing 80% of the suds worldwide. It's a pervasive principle, right? The evidence is crystal clear. Targeting the most fruitful aspects of your efforts is where your focus should lie. But wait, there's more. Parkinson's law is the other half of this productivity powerhouse duo. This law posits that work expands to fill the time available for its completion. Picture this, a college paper due in 2 weeks. Many students delay and cram in the final hours, allowing stress to fester and productivity to plummet. Alternatively, imagine declaring a personal deadline to complete it in 1 day, turning 2 weeks of potential stress into fuel for positive pressure, a concept known as eustress, deriving from a sense of euphoria after accomplishing goals swiftly. This philosophy doesn't just apply to academic papers, it's a life strategy. If you budget 3 days to mow your yard, you'll take 3 whole days. But what if you challenge yourself to do it in a day, or even just a few hours? Your performance could dramatically increase as you exploit the boundaries of Parkinson's law. And if your closet is expanding with clothes because of the space you have, imagine the intentional impact of reducing that space. Let's take it to extremes for a moment. Set your annual goals in January, then tackle them with the ferocity of someone whose deadlines are in March. Does that sound too intense? Perhaps, but the essence of this idea is about compressing your timelines, thereby intensifying your focus and effort. The implications are vast. You can redesign your time management, obliterate procrastination, and supercharge your productivity. Now, you might ask yourself, how does one integrate these principles into the fabric of their life? First, it's crucial to conduct an honest audit. Where is the 20% that's bringing in the rich rewards? Can you amplify those areas and trim the fat elsewhere? Second, reassess your deadlines. Are they spreading you too thinly or fostering slothful work habits? Can they be trimmed, creating forced efficiency? As we wade through these revelations, remember that insights without action are fruitless. It's time to take inventory and evaluate what part of this video's wisdom are you ready to implement to revolutionize your reality? If this message resonates with you, hit subscribe, like, and ring that notification bell to solidify your commitment to transformation. Alright, friends, as we wrap up, let's leave you with this 2 laws. 1 objective: to harness the unequal power of the 80-20 ratio and the motivational force of tight deadlines. Take these insights and sprint toward your goals. Change the way you understand work and life. And remember, if you found value in this content, perhaps an expression of gratitude is in order. Feel free to leave a tip, there's a link down below. Stay sharp, stay successful, and most importantly, stay on the path that these new insights have illuminated. Until next time.